Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay. Is this timing okay? I mean, it's okay for those people to the east of India.
It's
But
very
Mithil, I
good.
think I've kept you awake in the middle of the night. It's very good for Jaya. Yes, Mithil, you're what in the middle of the night?
It is middle of the night. It is exactly 1 a.m.,
12.
but that's fine.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Right. So what we're going to do is, this is going to be a guided meditation. It is going to be similar to what we have done. The intention of this particular meditation, what Mithil and I had thought of, was slightly different. But looking at the people who have joined in, all of you are more or less who have been attending my meditative sessions in the past. So the, I, I, the idea was actually to reach out to those people who require some sort of mental support, emotional support, and meditative support, especially those who are suffering from cancer. And when I say suffering from cancer, it essentially is not only the patient, but the patient's family members, caregivers, possibly those who are working in hospitals dealing with these patients on a daily basis. So right now, we have started working quite strongly with such people. And like I said, it is not only meant for the patient. There are so many people out there who are afraid of the term, the big C, and they do conjure up a lot of images in their mind of what this could be. And as is human tendency, you unintentionally get yourself caught in the worst case scenario. It does not have to be like this. And there are no misconceptions about cancer, none. Okay, everybody who does get caught up into that field goes into a hyperdrive of study in understanding what this is and what all is going on in the world about cancer and cancer care. So it is not as if they lack information. What they do suffer from is excessive information and applying it to the self. Okay, so some may be valid, some may not be valid. But the idea is that you do require such kind of sessions to, how would I call it, defrag the mind. There's so much over there, there's so much of a clutter, you lose perspective. You lose perspective. The medical community is there to help you. So let us not rule them out completely as this is what they suggest and they threaten us ki ye nahi kiya to wo nahi kiya. Ultimately, they will only do what they have been taught. Okay, and everybody is there to protect their own profession. So these words are something that not all patients are used to hearing. They want you to turn around and give galis to the other doctors and the other pathies. But the fact remains that it, what you ask for is what you get once you go in front of such kind of a professional. If you choose to go to a different professional, you're going to get a different bag of advice and a big different bag of treatment options. Okay, so and these professionals are not only allopathy, they could come from homeopathy or ayurveda, siddha, anything. They could even come from music therapy, they could come from gem therapy. Okay, it could be simply those people who are counseling for the sake of counseling, diet maybe. So each one is going to give what they can for the questions that have been asked. So what are we doing over here? We are going to put all this information aside for a bit, for now. This is going to be a series of communication. And if you go through the Facebook chat page that Mithil has created, Mithil, the name is Cancer Communications, correct?
Conversations with cancer. I'll email the link to everybody.
Yeah, do that. Conversations with Cancer. The idea is if you can pass it on to your friends and other groups, they could find an option over here. And the idea is not to discuss cancer at all, but to discuss you. You as simply the person who has got connected to this particular group. Hmm? I think there is enough information, or there is enough evidence to tell each and every one of us that we have understood what happens in the body when cancer does take over, but we have absolutely no idea why it happens. There are a lot of theories that the DNA, the end of the strand and things of that. But that is a very typical aging process. How does it happen to children then? Okay. Then, of course, there are those who are into astrology who are going to talk about your karmic baggage. And they are going to be those who are telling you about the alignment of the stars, and this is how it had to happen. Hmm? And somehow, uh, the person who suffers the cancer becomes responsible for his situation, his or her situation. And everybody else takes the responsibility of trying to find solutions. These will come in due course of time. Some are successful, some are not. But this is not what we are talking about. Okay. So we are going to be talking about going into the depth of the cell. And when I say cell, I'm talking about the human being, the being as a cell. Hmm? It's a very interesting kind of visualization that I have done with a few patients over here, and I find that they are quite amused by it, and it changes the mind perspective. So this is what we're going to try over here. Now, none of you are cancer patients as cancer patients known to me. So I believe if you have any experience, it is going to be second hand. Hmm? The one thing that I would like to tell you is that a cancer patient is completely aware. This truth is not hidden from them at all as to the more likely outcome of their condition, the likely outcome of their condition. On the surface of it, they'll cry, they'll bash their head, ये मुझको क्यों हो रहा है, नाटक, okay? But after that first washout, deep inside them, there is a different kind of solace. And this is something which is impossible to understand as a second person. Second person. But going through that process, all that we really need to do is feed that solace, is to give them hope in understanding and accepting the fact that जो है. Okay, instead of where it has come from, is there anything that we can do tomorrow? Hmm? यहाँ उस टाइम इसने ऐसे कहा, उसने ऐसे कहा. There's a lot of jumbling, but deep inside there is a different kind of solace. So we are going to connect to that particular solace to see the next step forward, or how to remain within that vortex and find peace. Baki, medicine will continue, people's advice will continue, what the person is going through will continue at a certain level. This is just to go deeper into it and understand better what are the possibilities from the self deep within. Okay. Uh, Now, again, like I said, I know most of the people over here, and what I'm going to tell you is what you can share with the patient or the patient's family, rather than talk about the meditative context that I had planned was very different, very different. But we will go through that process with you as well. And I'm sure you'll be able to transfer it to another person. You'll be able to deal with it at your own level with a different mindset. So that's what we're going to do today. Right? Um, I'm going to, okay. So all of you are sitting. We're just going to do a little bit of stretching. Put your hands up. Sit down in the most comfortable position. Keep your back straight. This is good as a posture for attention. Hmm? Come forward, okay, and take your hands back. This forces the arch of your back to straighten out. Keep your hands absolutely straight, not bent at the elbow. Hold your fingers, stretch up, and only push the arms back. Keep your back straight, keep your head up. You can come forward and push your arms back. You'll find that it does give you a different kind of stretch. Relax, bring your arms down, knot them. Keep looking straight at your instrument, your camera, and twist around, elbow in the front. Keep looking at the camera. Okay, so this gives your mid uh, section, your rib case, a different twist. The other side. Okay, one more. Twist your whole body. Go ahead, twist. And here once again. On your head, behind your head actually, and stretch. You're not bending at all. You're just stretching your armpit big time. The other side. One more. And the other side. And relax. Okay. Breathing is a very nice manner to completely relax the body and to sharpen the mind for receiving. So, wherever it is that you are sitting, just make sure that it's an airy room. Don't feel congested. Sit comfortably. You can always move your body as often as you need, but sit in such a manner that you don't need to move at all. Keep your eyes closed and follow my instructions. If there is any reason that you will be interrupted, then you can use this kind of an instrument, this earplug, so that all the other outside noises do not interfere with this guided meditation. Just sit back and realize or be conscious of your body. What is the meaning of being conscious of your body? Take your mind to every part in your body. Be conscious of your shoulders. Maybe you want to move them slightly to feel how they are, and then be aware or recognize the feeling of your own shoulders. If you are sitting leaning on a pillow or a wall, then be aware of the feeling of the pressure of the pillow or the wall, or simply what it feels like on the back, the weight of the clothes. Be conscious of your lower back. Be conscious of your seat, on the chair, on the floor. Be conscious, aware of your legs, your thighs. Be conscious of your feet, the sole of your feet. Be conscious of your knees. In the eyes of your mind, see what your knees would be like. Be conscious of your belly. Notice how, as you breathe, your stomach would expand, and as you breathe, it would contract. Stay with this awareness. The heartbeat is felt on the chest, or you can hear the blood rushing. Very slowly and steadily. Every time you breathe in, be aware of how a full chest expands, and as you exhale, how your chest and stomach collapse. Breathe in gently and deeply. Breathe out completely. In the center of your solar plexus, do imagine a large seed. This seed is kind of round, it is shiny, and it is wholesome. It fills your chest. All of us have studied in school the germination of seeds. Recall that memory. As you breathe in, you feed the seed with light and strength. Slowly, you can see the seed opening and a beautiful plant emerging. The roots are moving down along your body, along your spine, deep into earth, and the sapling is emerging up and rising high and out of your body. Earlier, the seed was in your core. Now, you are in the core of this plant. Every time you breathe in, you're filling this tree with more strength and light. And you can see the roots growing strong into the earth. You can feel the plant growing up and branching out. You are now in the trunk of a huge, beautiful tree that has grown from the core of your own being. In your mind, relate to the seasons of the year. In the coolness, how the tree stands steady. In spring, the little new leaves and buds appear. then into summer and the rain, how these leaves thrive and shine, how the branches reach out, the roots grow strong and deep within. Enjoy this vision. Each leaf on this tree is a moment and memory in your own life. Every day we add a few, and the tree becomes lifeful and lush with brilliant, bright leaves. A little further into the year, you see a flower bud on this tree. It's amazing and beautiful. From the deep core of this very tree, it feeds this flower most specially. These are the really special moments in life. As you breathe in, the tree thrives and there are many flowers. You can see the flowers turn to fruit. You can see the leaves increase on this tree, and you can see the fruit ripen and fall. There are so many fruit all around the tree. These are the fruits of our efforts. We come further in the year. I am this tree. Let this thought be strong and centered. As the wind, you can see the leaves fall away one by one. It is okay. With time, you can see the branches of this tree reach out and somehow also feel bare. The tree that has arisen from deep within is you. As time moves on, feel free to fall. See your body, see this tree fall upon the earth. See and feel the soils of earth deeply absorb every part of the tree. I am now an integral part of earth. The very energies, the light, the wind, the water, the soil that fed me has absorbed me in entirety. I have let go of my gross structure. I have lived a fulfilling, fine life. There is always that one desire to continue. We do not embrace the end, and you don't need to. For if you just open the eyes of your mind and look around, you are still alive in the small trees that sprout from the many seeds that were around you as you lived. As you dissolve yourself into earth, as you let go, all the memories are also a part of earth. As you let go breathing, you know you still survive in all these beautiful new trees that are ready to rise. You are now a free spirit, not bound by shape and form. And you can look around and smile because in truth you live on. With no form, no shape, you still fill yourself with the warmth of the sun. You still feel the breeze touch and pass through your face. Here, you can embrace everything unconditionally. This is a very beautiful place to be in. In the eyes of your mind, look again at the seed in the depth of your core. It is shining with a million colors, hues of reds and oranges, yellow and green, blues and purples and violets. They radiate out of your core and reach out everywhere around you. Each shade, each ray, as it passes through you, as it radiates out from you, gives you a tingle and a touch. Thrive in this. This is who you are. Beautiful, brilliant. Feel the shining seed touch your back, your shoulders, your legs, your head. With every breath you take, be aware of the tingling sensation anywhere and everywhere in your body, and know it shines with a beautiful color. Use the imagination of your mind and form a beautiful heart balloon at the center. Let the balloon expand with every breath and encompass everything, everyone. Become the core of this golden, beautiful, expanding heart. This is the womb of life. We are in it just as much as it is deep within us. Here, there is only peace. Feel your body relax. Feel the strains drain out. Feel yourself grow wings. Slowly and steadily expand these wings and reach out for the sky. Feel yourself fly light and bright. Pure and perfect. Slowly and steadily fold these wings and know it is so simple to fly. Gently be aware of your body. As you become aware of your body, know the seed in your core. Fill the seed with the light of life and from the depths of your own emotional heart, love this seed. Slowly release all images from your mind. As you breathe, be aware of your feet, how they touch the floor or the chair. Be aware of your arms. You can move your fingers gently. Take a deep breath, such a big breath that it expands your stomach. Hold it there. Deep breath and hold it. till you can hold it no longer. And as you exhale, exhale it from your mouth. As you inhale, fill your chest and your stomach. Feel your whole body expand with the inhalation. Go ahead, take a deep breath. Hold it there. Little bit more. Little bit longer. Exhale from your mouth. Once again, breathe in and expand your being to its maximum. Fill in the air and the strength of the air in every cell of your body. Breathe in. Hold it there. Hold it. A little bit longer. Exhale from your mouth. Relax. In your heart, say a gentle prayer. Thanking your parents, thanking the Lord, thanking the breath that keeps you alive, and thanking this seed deep within. As you breathe in, again, feel the breath in your chest. As you breathe out, feel your stomach and chest releasing and relaxing. Slowly open your eyes. Move your head from side to side. Stretch your arms once again. Release the strain on your spine. Push your arms back, head up, bend forward. Relax and release. There will be many spots in your body that hurt. Do go out of your way to give yourself a little oil massage, especially wherever it is hurting. Just sit back and relax for a few moments. Okay. Are you relaxed?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a very good idea now if you can lie down for about 5 or maximum 10 minutes, and every time you breathe, kind of as you breathe out, you exhale from your mouth. As you breathe in, you fill your body till it like bloats out like a balloon. When you release, you just try to release everything, all the strains. But you lie down and you do this maybe 7 or 8 times and just relax for a bit. This is a healing process. Let us allow every cell in your body to absorb all the energies. Yeah, great. So, thank you for being with me. We are going to be taking more deep meditative sessions, and it will be nice if you can pass the information to those who need to know a little bit more about cancer and cancer care. And there is an entire, how would I call it? Uh, entire sessions, entire group of sessions that is being worked out specifically for this particular topic. Having said that, at the same time, I'm telling you, we are restarting simply meditative healing that has got nothing to do with this topic as well. Okay, so keep in touch, and I will pass on this information, or Mithil will pass on this information to everybody. So I hope this new decade is going to be much brighter. I hope this new year is going to release us from all the stresses of being restricted at home. And I hope each one of you have decided to do something tremendously different. It doesn't matter how fantastic it sounds to your mind just now, something really, really weird, but a part of your dreams for this decade. Do share if you do, if you think of it. Okay, will we have this message session Meg tomorrow? MEG? I
Oh,
didn't
I meant
understand.
meditation, the same
Ah,
meditation.
we are going to have meditative healing sessions every week, though not every day. This
Okay.
one was designed for cancer, but I don't see any cancer patients here right now or those who are into it. And we will be doing these meditative sessions every week. I'll,
Once a week. Hmm.
yeah, once a week, we will be holding them. And I
Okay.
think this time is very comfortable for all of you in Hong Kong. There
Right.
would be there would be another time. There would be two sessions per week, one in the morning and one in the evening, India Standard Time. The evening session is something I believe which will be easier to the west, the morning easier to the east.
Right.
All of these sessions are open to everybody, but it is important for me to know who is joining. Many weeks back, there was an open session. There were almost 30 people, out of which I knew two. So there was no way that I could, kind of follow up or understand what they wanted. And of course, it was restricted to cancer care. So fortunately, there was somebody else managing that also. So that's there. Yeah. So hope to see all of you once again for just meditative healing. And I think by the third week of Jan, we will be taking one more session of Sanjeevan Kriya, right? So the time of that would be declared much later. So nice to see all of you. How have you started your new year? You're all on
On-
mute, so you have to unmute.
Yeah, now on a very good note. So thank you for this.
You're welcome.
Yes,
Yes, yes.
missed out on it a lot.
Pardon?
We missed out on it a lot on the meditations. This is like totally different
No.
from what we have done in the past. And I
Yes.
really love that thing of growing into a tree. And I saw myself like a strong tree. And when you said for the tree to fall down, and I just refused to fall down. I just refused to. I said no, because then I better do it. And so that's when I did it. And then when I saw myself becoming one with Mother Earth, I mean, it felt so, I mean, like so peaceful, you know. This was a very beautiful one. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
This helps people overcome the fear of death without mentioning the term.
I got that. Yeah. Yeah. I'll look
And
for information on
if
the group, on the
if you are doing it with the patient and the immediate patient's family, it's sometimes very dramatic when I have to do it on a one-to-one. Online, it's a little different because I do not know your environment. But over here, you create that environment for them, and they literally fall on the floor like they're enacting that entire process, and it's very good. They get up angry, but once they have got over that sensation, suddenly that peace inside is so permanent. That is where we have to reach. That's where we have to reach. Like you're also struggling with falling down. I don't want to fall.
Yeah, because I saw myself like that strong, and then I was like, I'm strong now, and now I have to fall down. It's like, so I was struggling with that. But then once I just let go. I saw myself like so peaceful in the lap of Mother Earth, and I know that I will grow back again whenever it is.
Yes.
So that was
All
very.
those seeds are waiting to sprout with your energy itself. Right. So see you guys soon, sometime later this week or maybe early next week again. Yeah.
Thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
Okay.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so
Thank
much.
you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Bye.
you.
Welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.